I spent yesterday and this morning attempting to listen to the H3H3 versus Hassan Piker debate, and my god, I'm glad I was listening to Asmongold's reaction because I needed the laughter. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel for Sunday, May 4th, the inferior sci fi day. First Contact Day is better. Haha. Sue me. Anyway, back to this video. Pincalo and I were listening to the debate between Hassan and Ethan, and my god, was it pathetic. I'm glad, honestly, that we didn't have social media during World War II, because I could just picture the same bullshit being done from two rich bros back in the States. You know, do the Nazis have a leg to stand on versus pro Judaism? Like, it was just it was that absurd to me to listen to two stateside very rich people who are not fighting in this war, and like, at least one of them has a wife who did mandatory military service. You know what I mean? Like, at least, like, but just listening to these two very rich, very much online people talk about a war that is going on between two very real countries, or two very real peoples, and two very, lots of human lives are at stake, and it feels like neither of them really get it. Like, it feels like this was just, a performative thing for their audiences. And of course it was, because they're two online personalities, but the way that they, made it seem like they were actually having a stick in this game, like their debate meant something, like it was so pathetic and so just navel gazing, and like both of them were so dead set that they were right. They just talked over each other. Hassan did more of the talking over than Ethan, but it was basically like watching a cunt stream just with two people. And that's a throwback. If anybody's been around on the internet for long enough, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it was insane to listen to. And the other day I was scrolling, like before I watched this debate, I was scrolling on Twitter, and I see David Draiman of Disturbed weighing in on this shit, and I'm like, why are my worlds colliding? Like, my music world and my YouTube world are colliding here. And David Draiman is posting a video of Hassan denying all the horrible things that happened on October 7th. And it's like, what the fuck is going... And David Draiman is doing way more for the cause over there than what's going on in that debate. But, like, Jesus Christ, it was the saddest, most pathetic show I've ever seen. And I've seen quite a few very bad debates. Like, I used to watch Destiny, okay? I've seen debate streams go off the rails, but this was just, like, at one point Pincalo just started making crying baby noises, and really that's what it was. It was just so much back and forth insults and back and forth. Like, you could tell this was very much not just a debate, but two ex-co-hosts with bad blood going after each other. It was very, very just... I think, honestly, if they had actually wanted a good, solid debate with an actual, like, schedule to it and an actual meaning behind it should have been moderated. This was just literally a kumite, like old style kumite, fucking internet blood sports over something that is very much going on in the world, and we should very much be aware of it and like understanding it instead of just turning it into a performative debate, blood sport, whatever the fuck that was. Like, thank God I was watching it through Asmongold, because like his comments and his laughing was kind of breaking up the ire I was starting to feel for both of them, because it was just so pathetic to listen to. Like, at one point, Hassan makes a crack about Ethan living in his Bel Air mansion, which Pinkalo described it to me that means that Ethan is above Hassan, because Hassan lives in the valley, Ethan lives in Bel Air. Like, so Hassan basically made himself look worse by insulting Ethan's better house. And then Ethan makes a crack about Hassan sleeping in a race car bed. It was like, Jesus Christ. Is this what we're doing for a debate on Israel versus Palestine? Like, this is, like, you guys are trying to say that you guys actually care about this debate and this conflict, and this is what it turned into. It like, I hope neither of them are proud of that, because it was pretty bad. It was, and everybody going, oh, so Ethan owned Hassan, or Hassan owned Ethan. No, I don't see any winners out of that debate. I really don't. I see two pathetic rich boys who are terminally online debating over something that if they were thrown into the middle of, they would be begging to come home within 5 seconds. I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you guys watch the debate? What do you think about it? Where do you fall on this? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee, and I'll see you in the next one.